The One Piece is not what you think. It's not a treasure or a friendship. Even for the past 25 years, Oda never revealed about it. But based on 3 conditions that accidentally revealed by Oda, we can explore what is the One Piece. But it must satisfy these following 3 conditions. It must be real. It must explain why Goldie Roger loved by seeing it and why Joy Boy left it behind. Now here's where it gets interesting. Some fans believe it's actual weapon. Wait, this is interesting because it's actually a weapon, but not in the way you guys thinking. It actually destroys the red line and grand line. It will just connect the 4 seas all over the world, so the people around the world can actually travel wherever they wish. The world government can't control the people. Now this results in the absolute freedom. Then this fulfills the purpose of Luffy, Joy Boy, the One Piece. Then this could be the One Piece. No, it isn't, because it has some plot holes. By why did Roger laugh by seeing a weapon? And if it's only a weapon, Roger could have used it. Why didn't he? So this is actually a myth. Sorry, this theory has been bunked. But others believe it's the truth of the world. Wait, is it a truth of the world? It's like a hidden history written in a poneglyph. Everything about the White Century will be revealed. The truth about Lily, the truth about the emu, and the truth about Joy Boy, truth about what happened 800 years before the current generation, and why the piracy have even started, the real history of the world government. But this isn't satisfying the conditions of One Piece. If it's just the history, then why does it even have the impact on the story? It could be that satisfying the reasons, like it has a physical thing. Okay, Gold Roger has loved by it because maybe Joy Boy could have said the history in a humorous way, and Joy Boy could have left it because the future generations have to know about it. But what does it even benefit to the future generation? How could it even bring the unity for the world by this? How could a history can bring unity? What could a history can do? Nothing. It isn't. That's why I think this theory is debunked. Then there's a crazy idea. What if it's just a sake? Bro, listen me. If it's just a sake, I am just quitting One Piece. Yeah, it sounds ridiculous, but Oda has an idea by bringing the sake into manga more places. Like Luffy, Ace and Sabo become brothers by drinking the sake, and in most of the parts of the story there were brotherhood shared by using the sake. Maybe Luffy could be drinking the sake with other pirate heads, or the world government, or even Emo itself. What if Luffy drinks sake with Emu? Oh my god, then why the entire war it even happened, bro? But if it's only about unity, then after all this time, if it's just a drink, how could it be One Piece? And this doesn't make sense because Oda just said it's not about friendship. Even though the sake is a real world object, it actually shows the purpose of the friendship. Sorry, this won't be One Piece anyways. So now this one is actually wild. What if the One Piece is a time machine? Just imagine a time machine and the One Piece could not be same. It could not be in the same universe, but anything can happen because the author is Oda. Now I explain how could it work like a time machine. Now in the story, if Luffy defeats Emu, then he will be becoming Nika, not Joy Boy, because Nika is the real awakened form of the Luffy's devil fruit, Gum Gum fruit. But right now Luffy found the One Piece that it's a time machine. So now he takes the time machine and goes past 800 years. Then at the time of Emu's real prime period, the Void Century, like Luffy reaching in the Void Century, then Luffy becomes a real Joy Boy, breaking the law for throughout the world. Now Emu versus Joy Boy will happen, but it doesn't make sense. This theory could not be real, because if Luffy was stronger, defeated Emu in the current timeline, even though Emu was stronger now, then how could Luffy cannot defeat an Emu that was 800 years before? That's why I just say, if Luffy can defeat this Emu, why he can't defeat that one? Then this doesn't make sense. That's why. And finally, this might be the real one. I think not a weapon and not just history, but something that can unite the world world together. Now, maybe a physical object, I can't say that what is it, but Roger loved it because it wasn't the time. Maybe the world has to become a lot worse than before. Then the world wasn't ready because of that. Then Joy Boy left it to the future because he can't fulfill his promise. Then it is a real thing. Now, based on these conditions, I can say the number 5th option is actually reliable for us because we don't know what is the One Piece, but we can just assume it's something that can unite the world. I'm sorry, I have made you to watch to the end, but this is the answer. The theories, these 5 theories can actually make sense, and the 5th one actually makes sense. So now think carefully which one actually makes sense, and I have a question to you all. What is the One Piece? If you love this video, make sure to like and share and subscribe to my channel. Then comment down which theory made you sense and tell me what is the One Piece. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.